The story I'm reading is Tea Party Rules, and it's written by Amy Dyckman, and K.G. Campbell is the illustrator. And this talks about rules for being at a tea party. And I'm not sure bears know the rules. Tea party rules. Cub was playing in the woods when he smelled something delicious. He followed his nose through the bushes and found, there we have that punctuation again, dot, 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 which means what? You're right. Turn the page. And remember what we call that? An ellipsis. Cookies. And another bear. Can I have a cookie? Cub asked. The bear just stared. Cub tried again. Can I have a cookie, please? The bear just stared. Why won't you answer? Cub asked. He poked the bear. The bear fell over. Oh! Cub exclaimed. You can't eat cookies. Cub felt sorry for the bear. I'll eat the cookies for you, he promised. Cub was about to take a bite when he heard someone coming. He had no time to hide. Cub pretended to be the other bear. It's time to play tea party, the girl announced. The girl paused. She looked closely at Bear. Excuse me, at Cub, which means baby bear. You're grubby, the girl said. Tea party rule, you must be clean. Then we can have cookies. She carried Cub inside. Grubby means dirty. Must have a little smudge on his face. And put him in the tub. Cub liked being grubby. He did not want to be clean, but he wanted cookies. When Cub was clean, the girl paused again. She looked very closely at Cub. You're messy, the girl said. Tea party rule, you must be neat. Then we can have cookies. She carried Cub to her room. Cub liked being messy. He did not want to be neat. But he did want cookies. When Cub was neat, the girl paused once more. She looked very, very closely at Cub. Don't you love his little pigtails? Or in this case, cub tails? Something is still not right, the girl said. Tea party rule, you must be fancy. Then we can have cookies. She pulled out her dress-up trunk. Cub was certain he did not want to be fancy. He wanted to run away. But he really wanted cookies. Perfect, the girl said. You're now ready to play tea party. She carried Cub outside. There were the cookies. Now, the girl said, the most important tea party rule is you must eat daintily. Cub couldn't believe it. He was clean, he was neat, he was wearing a dress, and he had to eat daintily? It's almost too much for Cub. This was too much for a bear. So Cub helped himself. The girl gasped. You're not following the rules, she shouted. Cub did not care. He had cookies. Soon, only one cookie was left. The girl sniffled. I really wanted cookies, she said. Cub knew how that felt. He gave the girl the last cookie. But the girl did not eat daintily. She said, we're not playing tea party anymore. Now we're playing, what do you think they're playing? Bear! Cub liked this game much better than Tea Party, and he already knew the rules. And that is the end of our story, Tea Party Rules, which is one of the Dolly Parton Imagination Library. And I'm going to have to tell you, we don't have much of any of these in our, many of them in our store. So if you've got extras and you're past reading them and you'd like to re-gift them, we could sure use some more Dolly Parton books at our store. Bye-bye.